Hello and welcome back to the Livingston career mode. And today, how many times have we started off with a Rangers game in these career modes episodes? I feel like more or less every second or third episode I'm starting off the episode against Rangers. As you can see here though, with the table, we are 2 points ahead of them. If they beat us, they go ahead. If we draw or win, well, that's only a good thing. Kick off the game with a pretty decent chance for Navarro, I thought, but we put it wide of the post. And what you might have noticed over the past few episodes is Navarro not really making the most of certain chances, and I think he has a good player. Look at this cheesy header. He's a good player. I like Navarro. He's got pace. He's pretty decent dribbling. It's 3-star skills and 5-star weak foot, which is always good for a winger. It just means you can either run down the wing or just cut inside with them. And again, another cheesy header. However, it does lack the finishing, which has been a problem for a while now, I think. We get back John Akinde putting it, absolutely leathering it into the top corner, to be honest. Make it 2-1. And then second half kicks off, and John Akinde getting a lucky break, finish shotting it into the other top corner down the other end. Was very happy with that. I thought, the comeback was on because they were 2-0 up. And then we come back 2 each, and then shit like this happening. I'm sorry, but look at where rewind the video right in a minute, and look where Jack Hendry passed the ball, and try and figure out where you think I was trying to put it. And then a very frustrating goal to concede, and at this point I was getting very annoyed. And why not just absolutely end Lee Wallace's career? Taking one for the team, kinda, only at the same time not really, because he will miss the next game. We're not really gifted with many fullbacks. I feel like that's been a big problem for us. Sanders was fine in the first season, but I wanted to obviously step up, so he would come in this game. Navarro goes up to 71 rated, and then I think the rest of the team is the exact same. I think Lamy played last game though instead of Moretti. But yeah, we kick off this game with a fantastic start. 18 minutes in, Giuseppe Romano beating the defender. He had 2 or 3 players on him, still managed to leather it top ends, making it 1-0 to us against Hearts. He's a very strong player, I have to say, and what a ball this is to Morrison. And then he hits it, and it's 2-0. This is 5 minutes later, 5 minutes in game later, and then that's 2-0. Morrison, who was it that played that pass? Was it Burns? If it was Burns, then what a pass, that's all I have to say. And then very similar, Giuseppe Romano over the top, over to Morrison, and then it's 3-0. Just like that. And again 5 minutes later. So we scored 3 goals in 15 in-game minutes or something. Don't think it's even as much as that, might have been 10. And against Rangers we could only get 2 the whole match. And I understand, Rangers were right behind us, so I think it would be a good matchup. However, in this series still, I've not beaten Rangers. They're the only team in the league that I've not beaten. And it was really, really frustrating. We ended up beating them 3-0, nothing really happened in the second half. But it's baffling. I feel like I should just sim the matches, but I don't want to. But I feel like I'm more likely to win if I simulate it at the moment. Simulate this game against Motherwell, and I think we win 1-0. Yeah, John Akinde getting 1 goal. Came on for Giuseppe Romano. I would like to assume Martinez played this game. Belomino's obviously back, or Elvis, as I like to call him. For this game against Hibs, it started Cassidy, Romano, Morrison, usual suspects really, and Belomino's back in the team. And although I've not really shown it, very close chance here for Romano. I really do like Carolina. For the next season I might start showing more defensive more defensive work from my team, because sometimes they do put in really good shifts. It's just I'm not really sure how to show it. Such a tame shot. As you see, this is basically the end of the game. It's just such a tame shot from Johnny Kindy, and then he gets another good opportunity, and it's so close but so far. You know, if I score that, that's 1-0, and then surely I win. The game ended up ending 0-0. I forgot to show the ending. I changed the formation for this Aberdeen game, and I really don't know why, if I'm being honest. I ended up changing it for the Scottish Cup, and to be fair, I think it did work a wee bit of wonders. However, we nearly conceded an overhead kick here from Forrester. Very close chance, and that's one of those goals I don't think I could even complain about conceding, because it would have been wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I don't know why I kept that in. Like, I've been talking so positively about Carolina, and then he goes and does that, and then we concede from Aberdeen. Not long later, Stevie May getting the goal. One of those goals again I can't really do much about. However, Johnny Kindy goes up the other end and fucks it. They signed this guy called Tokmak. Now I don't know what position he plays or anything like that, but he did very well to get back there. However, if you need a really important goal, it seems like Bobby Burns is the way to go. I mean, there's 2 seasons on the trot that he's scored the first goal for the team. He's just very solid, and I've just brought on Martinez, and look at the minute. 93rd minute goal, Livingston 2, Aberdeen 1. And how long ago was the last time I beat Aberdeen? You know what I mean? And as I said, they changed the formation, so maybe that would be the way to go. Just play a more attacking formation, and then maybe we'll win. However, I do think it was a bit lucky. Still won. And that was the semi-finals, I believe. Or was that the quarters? Yeah, that's the quarter-finals. But we're through to the semis. Hibs and St Johnstone hadn't played yet, and neither had Celtic or Hearts. But there will be a replay for Kilmarnock and St Mirren. Speaking of St Mirren would be the next game that we play. And St Mirren are in 9th? Something like that. I think they're in 9th. We're playing, again, a fairly strong team. Bobby Burns coming quite close to scoring. And there's something, yeah. I checked his finishing a while ago, because I always felt like he was one of the better players when it came to attacking. Decent chance here for the Mano, but he just hits over the bar. His finishing, he has some of the best finishing in the team, Bobby Burns. So there's no question as to why he scores quite a few goals. However, some of the chances he gets, and then how far he misses it, truly astonishes me, because it's just like, I feel like he should just be putting, you know, a lot of these chances to bed, and then we'd be winning games like 5-0 sometimes. It happens with most players, to be honest, and it's quite frustrating, but you know, what can you really do? Cyber comes quite close here to beat the keeper, but still 1-0 to St Mirren. And if you're paying attention to the goal, which I wouldn't blame you if you weren't, just again, really frustrating goal to concede because my keeper gets a hand to it. What a fucking pass though from Martinez over to the Mano. I'm not sure how I feel about crossing in this game. I feel like it's very hit and miss, but it was very good from Martinez. And so close from Navarro. That needs to be a goal. And like I was saying, like this is when I realised, right, I need to work in his finishing, because this is utter bullshit. I'm aiming in the corner again, getting the fucking getting the instant replay, but I need to. It's absolutely necessary. Look at that. What am I meant to do? It's in the corner. At least hit the post, and then decide if you want it to go out wide or just. Very frustrating. Should have definitely been 2-1. That was a must score situation there. and he puts it wide, and we end up drawing the game with it now. So I don't know, we dropped like what, good few points that episode, but our next game in the next episode will be up against Celtic, and I think it's in the league, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed the episode, please have a like, subscribe, all the good stuff, put a notification bell on because I said to never say that, and I'll see you all in the next one.